We're about to walk into Fort William Henry.
Nevertheless, after the fall of Ticonderoga, Amherst proceeded to dispatch the men of Roger in order to protect the approaches to Montreal. Nonetheless, when Roger's men returned on August 1st, 1759, they brought the rather surprising news that the French had destroyed.
I don't know if you're going to be able to read that,
Amherst thus proceeded forward.
but you could stop the video and try.
Abandoned by the French and took stock of the situation. Thus ended French presence in this region. Britain now controlled the lower Lake Champlain waterway and to all intents and purposes and secure.
Right a place. You look over there. That's my buddy. Is that Bob? Not happening.
You'll have to take a couple pictures of
What?
me that I could have too, or you could send me something.
Yeah, I can. What do you want? You want something
Or
now?
vice versa.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Unless
Okay.
you want to see the inside of where we hang out.
This is the inside wall, and according to my authority, Bob, this was all sand filled to the outside wall. So we got to find. Well, I'm assuming that's something to do with the outside wall, but this is the room. But this was all full of sand. It was logs, sand. Oops, that's pretty cool. And then logs again. This is Fort William Henry, and this is where we are. Pretty cool. So what you see in here, every time you see a room or whatever, or door in, that was all full of sand. So against this wall on the inside would have been sand.
Currently, I'm working
Oops.
on a double-breasted waistcoat for a sailor. This type of style was quite popular throughout the 18th century. This one in particular will be used for like 1770s to the early 1800s. This reenactor that's going to be wearing it does American Revolution as well as 1812.
Is that what you're doing for, is reenactors?
Yes.
Mostly?
Yep. I make stuff for reenactors and for my friends.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional tailor, but
Getting better?
Yeah, better. You know, the more you practice, the
Yeah.
better you get.
It's
Practice makes perfect.
I work with I do workshops with a lot of master tailors, and I'm
Cool.
fortunate enough to be able to volunteer at Ticonderoga and learn from their tailors up there. So, yeah, every time I have an opportunity to learn something or to make something different, help a friend out, I go ahead and I dive in, and you know, it's a good anxiety killer. Like, if you have anxiety, you know, and you
Yeah.
keep yourself busy and your mind occupied,
Yeah,
everything else just falls into place, I guess.
true.
Well, thank you very much.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. So you take a mallet.
Yep,
You ready?
yep.
you give it a whack. You know, this is an old piece of crap. It's not going to go in.
Oh, so it's
But
like a
it'll
splitter.
And then, if it's cedar and it gets in a little ways, because
Yeah.
cedar's easy, straight grain wood, you give it a twist and it'll work its way down.
And that's called a what
I mean, we're
again?
going to do some. We'll do some
What is that one?
on these logs. A fro. What
A
is
fro.
a fro?
Never heard of it. Now, I'm a big,
Yeah, I like to ask people, you know what a fro is? You know, nobody knows what these things are. Well, some of the people know.
you'd think all the survivalists and all that would have an idea, but you never hear them talk about a fro.
Right.
They all use,
So I might keep this out here and then, then see what else I got here. I made that,
what do you got?
know, sandpaper was a thing, but not prevalent. So what they usually did, cabinet makers and people had to get the little fuzzies off of things. Instead of using sandpaper, to take a saw blade. This is a sawzall blade. All the teeth ground off.
Yeah.
So when you grind it on the grinder, you get a burr. And I'm glad that happens because somebody said, oh, you got to use a, what do you call it, to get a burr. But you got to go pretty much with the, actually, probably easier if no, I don't think I'm going to take the handle off. I think you can do it the way it is because I think I put it on there pretty hard. But anyway, I want to get all the little fuzzy things off. So
This is like sandpaper?
it's, well, yeah. It isn't sandpaper, obviously, but it'll
Yeah.
take the
Fuzzies
crap off that you don't
Yeah.
want on there. And actually, it's better than sandpaper in a way because it's leaving a lot of the tool marks and things.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll let
Hi,
you do
how
your work
doing?
there.
Forget it. See, my club works, and it's splitting off like I'd like. See, the problem is to try to figure out how you do the twisting thing. Apparently, it works. So. One thing, you don't want to cut your toes off.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, everything they used back then was dangerous. Nothing they owned was safe. Safety was not a priority.
Right.
Getting the job
It
done
wasn't an issue.
wasn't an issue. If you lost a toe or a foot, it was all part of the day's work.
See how, look, it's actually tapering right down
Yeah.
to where I want it to be. I really only got to accomplish one of these, and then I could go on to fix Rob's blunderbuss or whatever. I just wanted to get one so I could, you know, shave it down and get
Yeah.
two.
Boom.
Was that videoed?
That was videoed.
Oh.